objective of our lab experiment is to determine the value of resistance of a fixed resistor using the color coding technique. This will be our goal for our third lab experiment. The materials that we will be using are 5 pieces of fixed resistor. Our resistor is a passive, two-terminal electrical component that implements electrical resistance as a circuit element. In electronic circuits, resistors are used to reduce current flow, adjust signal levels, to divide voltages, bias active elements, and terminate transmission lines, among other uses.
We will need 5 pieces of a fixed resistor and will be using 4 bands of color coding technique to check the resistors. To identify the value of the resistor, we should identify the color and the correlated numbers of the first 2 bands and put the first 2 digits side by side to form a 2-digit number. Multiply the 2-digit number by the given multiplier from the 3rd band. Then, in the 4th band, we should determine the percentage of the tolerance. With it, we can get the value of the fixed resistor.
Good day everyone, my name is Joules Orbina and today I'm presenting to you the 5 different diagrams of resistors that we are going to use in our lab experiment. In the first diagram, the first band is color brown and the second band is color green, and the multiplier is color red and the tolerance of the diagram is gold. And on the second diagram, we have the first band as color orange, the second band is red, and the multiplier is brown and the tolerance is gold. And for the third diagram, we have the first band as color brown and the second band as black and multiplier as orange and the tolerance as gold. And as for the fourth diagram, we have the first band as red, the second band as black, the multiplier as yellow, and the tolerance is brown. And in our fifth and last diagram, the first band is color orange, the second band is color white, and as for the multiplier, it is color yellow, and the tolerance is silver.
Good day, I am Suplido, the one that is assigned on tables and computations. Using the color coding chart, here in our first resistor, since the first band is color brown, so based on the chart, our value is 1. In the second band, which is color green, based on the chart, it is number 5. Since our third band, which is considered a multiplier, and it is color red, based on our chart, it is 100. Next is our fourth band, which is considered a tolerance, and the color of it is gold, so based on the chart, it is plus minus 5%. Lastly, we have the value of the first fixed resistor, which is 75 ohms. If you're wondering how we got the value of our fixed resistor, I will show you our computations to it. As you can see in the computation of our first fixed resistor, we combined the first 2 bands, which is 1 and 5 or 15, and multiplied it with the multiplier, which is 100. As a result, our resistance is 1K5 ohm. We then find the percentage of it using the tolerance, which is plus minus 5%. So as a result, the value of our first fixed resistor is 75 ohms. We repeat the same process all throughout the 5 resistors. That is all for our tables and computations. Now I will pass you to our next groupmate.
I'm Joules Sargado, and I am here to talk about the analysis. From the data we have gathered, depending on the combination of the colors and the number of bands used in the resistor, the value of the fixed resistor in ohms may vary from each resistor as each color has a different value. The higher the value of the multiplier, the higher the resistance. The bigger the tolerance, the lower the minimum, and the higher the maximum value of the fixed resistor. This means that the higher the tolerance, the wider the resistance range. My partner, Clement, is going to talk about the analysis as well.
Thank you, Joules, for that wonderful introduction. But apart from that, we had also observed that in actual cases of the resistor in the market uses colors to represent numbers so that they will be much more easily understandable and identifiable in the market. We have observed that people get confused if they were to see the numbers because they will not directly understand that they will have to multiply them, but because of the color coding schematics of the resistor, it serves as a much better basis for the general market for the public. Thank you everyone for listening, and let's move on now to our next part of our report.
Hi, I'm Geffroi Recabar and I'm tasked to give the conclusion for our laboratory experiment number 3. According to the data gathered and the analysis, the value of the fixed resistor in ohm may vary depending on the combination of colors in the number of bands used in the resistor. So therefore, I conclude that each color has different value and the value of the multiplier and the resistance are directly proportional, because the higher the value of the multiplier, the resistance also gets higher. And the tolerance is also directly proportional to the resistant range. Thank you.